minutes, away we go then.
Limassol really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Yeah, and some would say that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Tries to play it through, picked out brilliantly. Quick look, then plays it in. They've won a corner. They've played it short. Now this could be a chance. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Oyarzabal. And it's Fagioli. Fagioli. Fagioli! Not a bad try by any means.
Fagioli really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Played out wide. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Driving forward. Robertson. And here's Son Heung-min. Fagioli. That's destined for the flank. That's been drilled in. The keeper gets his hands on it. Luis. Driving on and making good progress. Vasco da Gama are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Now it's Oyarzabal. Spread it left. Oh, shooting chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Limassol are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
He's picked his way through. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And he was quick to react. Limassol couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Oh, look at this. Goes for a shot! Goal! Vasco da Gama! And it's Vasco da Gama who take the lead.
That's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Threads one in, and he's in on goal! And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's managed to get free. That's been cut out, well played. Messi. And it's Messi. And Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Played out to the left flank. Big chance! In he goes again! It's anyone's ball. In he goes again! Oh, he gave that an almighty thump.
Vasco da Gama really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second. Vasco da Gama are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Luis. That has been slung wide. Messi. Now it's Oyarzabal. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Caicedo.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Great vision. Robertson in acres of space out wide. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And that is the end of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Vasco da Gama have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. So straight into the second half.
Vasco da Gama definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's Fascioli. Messi. Valverde receives it in a wide position. Valverde! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Valverde deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Fascioli. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Still just a single goal between the sides. Oyarzabal is onto this. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
No, that was never going to make it. Gone out for a throw-in.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Tries to thread one through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 95. Sai para a entrada do jogador. Camisa 30.
That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Caicedo. Caicedo running with the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Fagioli! Delivered low. And the finish! And it's in! And they are cruising. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Valverde calmly anticipates. Played out towards the right wing. Quick look, thought about cutting inside. And that's played in low.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Ahead by two and just about into the home straight. He's got away. Tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min going forward. And it's Fagioli. Oh, he's having a go! No, just not quite.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Substituição em campo. Camisa 11. Vai ser substituído pelo jogador camisa 96.
Now it's Oyarzabal. Knocks it into space. Oh, now he can run away with it. No, he refuses to take the bait. It's been shipped out wide. No Unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Just eases him off the ball. And we're done. Vasco da Gama had done it. They've achieved what they came for. Maximum points, the perfect outcome. Messi taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so.
Clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running...